Well, hi there guys and gals, game cats and game kittens, and everybody else who's adjacent to any of those descriptions. Welcome back to the channel. As always, my name's Craig, aka the Hippie Pickle, and today, I was doing the extra bits in the last few streams, just some of the other bits you can do, and I was just about to show you the start of the pirate quests. But I just thought I'd actually, instead of doing the extra bits, I'm just gonna dive back into doing more of the story, just see what else we can unlock. Maybe get depending how far we get, see if we can get the freighter, get a freighter unlocked, and show you some of the bits on that as well. So without further ado, let's just get cracking. I hope you enjoy the video, and if you do like the video, please leave a like and a comment. See anything else you want to know, anything else you want to see, just let me know. But let's just crack on with what we're doing. Yay! Oh, junky arms, junky arms. Yeah. Right, let's go. So we were in the system last time with the quest for the pirates. So obviously you have to do a prerequisite. So I did get to a pirate system, but it is a prerequisite quest you've got to do first. So let's just aim up there, hold pulse and go. Again, it will give you an approximate location. If you just have a slow down, just going to see if there's any buildings nearby, which will be more than likely what it is. There we go. So that is more than likely the building I'm going to need. Can't see anything on the other side. No. So this should save us a walk. Just got a landing pad. Doesn't appear to have a landing beacon. Let's just park it here. So again, this is another one of the facilities with the whispering eggs. Let's just double check. Oh, I've flown straight past it. So it's not this place. Aha! So not always the case, but there's more than likely another building. It's saying it's that way. Oh well, look at that. Is it possibly this ship? Let's have a look. Did you see that on the first flying? Target in range? Yeah, there we go. So look at what goodies we've got here. I haven't got the Atlas Pass yet. Destroy that. And again, damage containers, you've got to use it again. So launch fuel. There's nothing here but the distress beacon of a crashed starship. There seems no sign of life. Let's download the logs. Yes, I agree. Ooh, voice of freedom. Hit the beacon. Oh, and we've got some corrupted sentinels. Let's get rid of these bad boys. And they do heal each other as well. They don't need the little ones to heal themselves. Right, what do you think you're doing? Stop healing him. Let me shield up, I'll reload. Oh! Nasty, nasty. Retreat, retreat. Shields back up. Oh, I can't. I've got to wait for it to go back up itself. And the scatter blaster isn't exactly good at the moment. Yeah, what it does. Let's try the bolt caster on him. There we go, here's shield going back up. So yeah, if you are ever in trouble from sentinels, dig a hole. They don't follow you. Oh, that's crap. Back to the scatter blaster. Go! Dead. Of course, just get some supplies. Right, so deploy the beacon. There's the beacon. Activate.
Navigational data received.
Oh, that's strange. Very slow mo. Off system. Oh, look at all these animals. Might as well do a bit of scanning while I'm here. 147,000. Always a good idea to scan everything when you're on a planet. All adds to your money reserves. So while I'm here, it's obviously wanting me to go, but there's a crashed ship here. It is an Explorer class. It's the birth of the Gek. Of course, it's going to be crap, just a C class. But if you just go to compare, what I'm going to do, as a previously shown, don't want to swap the ship because I've got a really good one. I'm just going to claim the ship and add to collection. So I think you believe is 9 is your current total ships you can get. If I claim that, I can then do what I did before, go to the anomaly, swap the ship, then teleport to a space station and just cash it in. While I'm here, there's a technology module. Might as well
Hi
pick
there,
that up.
I imagine chat is a non-starter when you are playing in VR. Slightly smiling face.
Slightly smiling
I'm just
face.
having my allotted break from VR.
Yeah, well, the chat can sometimes be hard to follow when it's you've got the text to speech option. But yeah, sometimes it comes across okay. But yeah, thanks for dropping in and checking out the stream. Got back to my ship.
Oh, so that is how it works.
Yeah, there's an option in the PlayStation for text to speak. So when you are streaming, it just does the robotic voice overlay. It does come through on the stream as well. I think there's another way you can set it up. I think the people want to stream via the PC for a capture card etc. Might tell you the actual usernames, but it doesn't actually tell me the usernames on here. It just translates what's written in the chat. Beacon. Object of interest, slow down. We got incoming messages, it's going to be just a trader. Yeah, he's just a trader. So when you're pulsing through space, it will say anomaly, a lot of traders, just things you can buy. Ooh. I do believe I might need one of these at some point, so I'm going to pick one of those up.
Received.
Sometimes they want just a repair, so if you actually carry a stack of metal plating, sometimes they just want metal plating as a repair. But then there's other anomalies you can find as well. Like a derelict freighter. There we go. Of course, the phase beam does get the shield down quick, but when you've got an upgraded pulsar ejector, it's fine to annihilate things anyway. Come on. Come on. There you go. Always keep an eye on your shields. for us to back up. There we go. And go on, you can just quickly go to your left hand and you can recharge your shields on the fly. Okay, now I've got to ping the beacon. I'm getting an unknown message coming in. So, communicator. You wish to follow us, to seize your freedom and reject the guidelines of the Atlas. I'll challenge the caller. It's a faint laugh echoing through the noise. So whenever you come across these derelict freighters in space like this, you'll notice that is a cargo pod, and that is also a cargo pod. So you can destroy these. There we go. And I just got a chunk of gold. But you will find when you do destroy these, you will get ships coming in. So you've got to weigh up the risk and reward of getting stuck in a battle. To help me out.
Clarify about recharging shields in VR-. Is there a way to do it quickly without releasing your hands from the controls?
Yeah, there isn't. Where a voice command would be really helpful, because what I'd have to do is I would have to just quickly come off my hands, do a charge, and there. You can do it pretty quickly once you get used to it, but there isn't a shortcut, unfortunately. It would be good if you could just release one hand, because all I really need in a battle, because I'm holding X to lock on, I only need this hand, and generally slow speed is fine. But it would be good if there's with some kind of button here you can quickly press, you know, shield recharge and just press it. It would be a really good option. Guys assisting me, thank you very much for the assist. Come on. So where does it want me to go now? It wants me to go there. Another milestone. So whenever you do get these milestones, just remember you can go back to the space anomaly, speak to Ares, and they will give you some...
In practice, combat is a step up in VR. I am
getting
better. That is a good idea. Or a voice command.
Yeah, voice command. I've heard people mention Elite Dangerous, and Elite Dangerous apparently has got commands for like ship lock-ons, etc. So that's the approximate location, so more than likely it's going to be this crash freighter, which just vanished. There was a crash freighter here a second ago. Where did that go? I did just see it. Not imagining it. Oh, there it is. Yeah, the holding X is on your left hand, right hand. Definitely, just so it locks on the target. It will follow the target, and I just generally find just pulling your thrust down so you're braking, so it follows a bit sharper turns, and then when you're straight behind, you can do a bit of thrust. But just holding that X, and then you can just manually adjust, because when it's following them, your shots are kind of getting delayed. So sometimes you can just adjust your right hand just to try to get your shots in front of them, so they kind of run into your bullets. Let's have a look. Oh no, it's not this place it wants. But while I'm here.
But it also keeps saying cannot initiate landing.
Oh, yeah. If you're on a planet's surface, if you keep just pressing it, it's because it's also the land button. it will try to say landing, but generally if you just press and hold the button, it
When
just
you
keeps
hold
locked on.
X,
Yeah, when you hold X, it just locks onto the target. But if you're along a planet's surface, it might keep popping up if you're holding X, because it's also the land button. Might as well do this while I'm here, see what goodies I can get. Wants me to get the 6. Remember from last time, there's one there. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and number 6 is over there. Scan this while I'm here. Come on, come on.
it even says it next to freighters.
Alright, that's a bit unusual. Manipulator on. So access it, just going to destroy the gloop. So you do that first, then access it again and run away because of the radiation poisoning. Some salvage data. I've done so many of these, I've kind of got it down to a T on what I'm doing. Now the panel there, just change to the bolt caster. Get rid of that one, get rid of that one, get rid of that one, get rid of that one. Press this out. Yeah, I've not had these glitch out on me for a while actually. They must have patched it. It used to be you'd be either destroying the block or just taking it
Anyway, back
out.
to VR for me as well for a bit, hyphen. I will lurk and like and hopefully see you in a bit.
Yeah, catch you later. Thanks for dropping in, guy. Catch you later. Okay. Ooh, some superconducting fibres. Worth a little bit of money for trading. Yeah, $250,000 just for those 5. That's quite good. Get rid of these. Oh, polyfiber, a bit more expensive.
Weather warning. Incoming storm.
Good to see NMS content live.
Oh yeah, it's definitely a hot game at the moment. There's quite a lot of content creators that are doing No Man's Sky stuff. It's just, it's good to see it getting some recognition and dues again. Definitely helps, but the foveated rendering is just absolutely phenomenal. The difference it's made to the game at launch, PSVR 2 launch, it was so disappointing. But it's kind of understandable, but it is a custom engine. Getting foveated rendering working, it's definitely been a lot harder for them to implement in their own game engine compared to guys what are using things like Unity and Unreal. Definitely makes this just the ultimate space adventure in VR. Okay, so let's have a look. Oh yeah, I was gonna just bear with me. Yeah, 1600 that way. So it's not very easy to see in the storm. Just pin that, see if there's anything popping up. Just a minor resource. Let's just park on this hill and have a look, shall we? Ah, that is more than likely what I need, that building there. Yeah, that's my building. Yeah, got one on that. So what you can also do, if you've got in your inventory some navigation data, which you just find like in these units, space stations, you can find the navigation data. Just check out these first. So look, this is actually an encyclopedia. You learn a word from these. Okay, scan while I'm here. Some nanites. So if you've got a navigation data on you, when you get to these landing beacons, you can just call them a ship. It uses up a navigation data, and that'll just bring the ship in there. Oop. Park on me, it's fine. So yeah, this cube here, you'll find these lines, that's where you get your navigation data from as well mainly. And you tend to find some buildings have got more extra rooms, but they'll generally need the Atlas Pass to unlock. This is a version 2 it needs. Okay, these are observatories. So let's have a look. Accept the invitation. So normally when you find these observatories, it's usually like a number puzzle, and it'll show you a series of numbers. It can sometimes be multiplication, or it could be this number doubled, take one, this number doubled, take one, or you'll see a series of 4 numbers, and it could be, for example, like 1, 2, 3, 4, and the next number is 2, 3, 4, 1, and then the next number would be 3, 4, 1, 2. So then the next number in the sequence would be 4, 1, 2, 3. So because it's basically the numbers are moving to the left and going to the back, or to the right and going to the front. But it's not that hard to figure out the puzzles. But again, if you're ever stuck with these when it is a multiple choice, just get in and out your ship before you attempt it. If you get it incorrect, you can just reload, you save, and just try the next option. But the number puzzles aren't too bad once you've got used to the patterns. Okay. So where do you want me to go next? Check the galaxy map. No. Oh, well, the current mission's not showing. Why is it not showing? Go away, I don't need that. Why is it not? Why is it not showing me where I need to go? Oh, there we go. I actually have to use it in my inventory, so there's the invitation.
Alert. Navigational data received.
I don't know why this alert's on there, I don't need that thing up. Now, let's have a look. There we go. So it's set to current mission. You can see the line going up to there. That's the planet I want. Press triangle, expand. Tells me it's an outlaw station. Current race. Let's walk there. So I think after your first initial 3 hours of gameplay and 5 warps, you will come across the freighter battles. And the freighter battles, you rescue the freighter, you go aboard, and you can your first one. Well, you will get offered the freighter free. In fact, it looks like we're going to do one right now. Yep. There we go. So. So let's get stuck into these guys. Friendly fire, you don't want to really hit. Because the enemies are always got the red trails. Allies have got green trails. When it's your squadron, they've got yellow trails. Try to avoid friendly fire. That includes hitting the ships as well. trying to get to just annihilate them. Come on. That's it, they're all dead. And what you find, you've got comms coming in. By keen. It's the only way to know. So it says come aboard. So then what you'll find, so also if you're looking at your radar here, the diamond is the space station, blue squares are the ships, the rectangles are freighters, and of course the circles are the planets. So I know there I'm going to line up to the space station, but I'm off angle, so if I'm just pulling up there you can see the line getting shorter, and that's how you find the space station, it's right there. And same again, use the freighters. So I have a look here. So freighters come in all different shapes and sizes. Personally, this looks crap. I don't like this design at all. The shields, I don't remember the shield mechanic being a graphic overlay before, but so when you do basically it would be every five warps, you'll come across another one of these freighter battles, and you can just partake in doing it. Now you do get an option to get your first one for free if you don't like the first one, because generally it's going to be maybe a C rank or a B rank at most. So you can walk up the stairs to the bridge, or there's a teleporter. I'm just going to use the teleporter. So, on the bridge here, and the captain is right here. So if you talk to the captain, you can see the marker. Something pathetic, Viking gives. So basically I can inspect it or request payment, but you can just inspect it anyway. But straight away, this is actually an A rank freighter, so it's not that bad. It just looks rubbish. But just for the point of the video and the video guide, I am going to accept that. But if, you know, for me, finding an S rank is very hard. On my main save, I only have an A rank. But it's a design I like. It kind of looks like the Star Wars Imperial Destroyer. There's that design I like. I also like the one that kind of looks like the Sulaco from Aliens, which is like a long, thin one. It's down to your choice. Of course, just getting a freighter increases your storage like really well as well. And you can just there's a lot of things you can do once you've got your freighter. But personally, if you didn't like the look of this one, or you didn't like the rank and you wanted to wait, what you can do is just come back out of the menu, go to them again, and then instead what you can do is request payment, and they'll give you units, you know, a load of gold or silver as well. And what you can do is just wait, keep doing your warps, come across the battles, do a rescue, fly aboard. Once you get one, you know, ideally go for, you know, aesthetics. Most of them can be upgraded for storage, but of course the higher the rank of the freighter, the more storage you can actually get. You know, the better its base stats are for warp, etc. But generally, if you I'd settle on an A class most days. But I like going for the ones I like the look of. This one, it looks terrible, but just for the point of trying to get on with the story and showing you some of the different mechanics, I'm just going to take this one anyway. So this is a new option, transfer previous freighter base. So if you've already bought one, so if I bought this one now and I came across another one, I would not be able to claim it for free. I would have an option to buy it for units. And also any base you've built, because you can build a base upon the freighter, you can now transfer the base in its entirety, which is brilliant, because that was the biggest thing what stopped me getting some S-class freighters on the main save, because I didn't want to. Before you can transfer your inventory quite easily. Anything was in the inventory, you could transfer it over. But in terms of the actual base you built, you would have to dismantle everything to get all your resources back. Otherwise, it could just be gone, or you've got to use the base part reclaim units, which is a bit finicky at times. But so do you want to transfer the previous freighter base? But I don't have one, so. But I was going to say yes, see what happens. It's not going to happen anyway. So there you go. Owning a freighter brings several benefits, including portable base, very large inventory, and the ability to command fleets of frigates. Freighters offer extra inventory storage. Additional starships can be docked in the hangar. And commands for expeditions can be done, and you construct a base. So basic overview. Got your main bridge here. So you've got managed fleet. If I come in here, I can manage the fleet. And as you can see at the moment, I've got one frigate, and it's actually an S-class combat frigate. So there's several different roles for the frigates. You get combat, mining, trading, and exploration. And then when you send out on expeditions, you've got obviously combat-specific ones, exploration, mining, and trading. And then there's also balanced, which is trying to get a selection. So whenever you're flying through space in a system and you come across different freighters, you will just see them spawning, which you can just go, you can see one spawning, you can just go and buy any. You don't have to do a freighter rescue. You can see a freighter, as long as you can land on it, you can offer to buy it. There's also all the frigates around, the smaller ships around the main freighters. Just flying close to them, it will come up with an alert, and you go into your communicator, and then you can just look at the stats of the frigate, and it gives you the stats, the positive and negative benefits of those, and then an option to buy it, and it adds it to your fleet. And of course, the more ships you have, the better expeditions you can send them out on. Also, look at the base stats and any plus stats they've got. Doesn't matter if it's a C or a B class frigate, if it's a lower rank, they do rank up. They will eventually get to an S rank. But of course, there can be some negative effects, like it's got leaky fuel. So even though it could be an S rank, it'll always probably use more fuel than other frigates, for example, or it's got a negative stat effect. But it's something you can get into. Okay, and then if I talk to this guy here, he plans the expeditions. So at the moment, I've just got the one expedition, but I need to build a fleet command room before we can get going. Also on this terminal, you've got a freighter warp drive. So just like your starship, you can go in here and you can warp your freighter to different systems. But of course, this is all dictated by how far your freighter can fly, because it's hyperdrive. And of course, if you now look at inventory, I've got an extra tab for freighter. So again, it's got technology and cargo. Then you can also install the cargo pods, which will get extra pages of cargo as well. And this terminal here is where you get your upgrades. So you can add additional storage. So if you've got a freighter bulkhead part, it works exactly the same as the storage augments for ships or your exosuit augments. Once you've got these bulkheads, you just come here and add additional storage. Then you've got customized appearance, which you can change the colour schemes of your engines and your paint jobs, but of course these are all unlockables. So to unlock all these, just go back in there, you've got base parts and upgrades. So in here is everything you will need. And of course these all cost salvage frigate modules, which I've got 2 of at the moment. Just to unlock fuel for frigates is 1. These mods, as you can see, fuel oxidizer, basically it's a temporary upgrade which allows you to it speeds up the expedition time, so you will get a quicker expedition by using this, because you can select up to 3 bonuses to apply. Mind control gives you a better upper hand in trading quests. Then you've got this one is for exploration, I believe. Mineral compressor, you get a stat boost for mining, and then the explosive drones, you get a stat boost for any combat missions. One of the most important things you can buy is this matter beam. So of course you've got to unlock the first one to unlock the next layer. I'm just going to get that just to show you. So the matter beam, once you've got this installed as a mod for your freighter, wherever you are in a system and your freighter is in the system, you can access your freighter's inventory on the fly. Doesn't matter what planet you're on, what you're doing, if you're on a space station or anything, you can just access the inventory. So it's like with your starship, you've got to be so close to your starship to access the inventory. With this installed, doesn't matter where you are in the system, you can just go straight to your freighter inventory. Also good if you're base building, if you've got a stockpile of materials in your storage on your freighter, you could just build at will, and it will just take it. You don't have to put it into your inventory; it'll just take it automatically from your freighter inventory. And then, of course, you've got your different warp drives, which increase the warp range. If I go across, here are all the different rooms you can build. So you do have a couple unlocked as standard. So you can see I've already got storage unit 0, but you can unlock all the other storage as well. Exocraft materializer. Having this built on your freighter, no matter where you are in the system, you can summon any exocraft you currently own. So if you've built an exocraft station at any point, anywhere in the galaxy, it means you've got access to that exocraft. You can just summon an exocraft. So when you go to a new system, bring in your freighter, go to a planet, and you can just select from your left hand which exocraft you want and just summon it and drive around. You've got fleet command room I've already unlocked, and then you've got corridors, etc. More different staircases. You've got refiners, appearance modifiers, teleport chamber, also vital. So again, another way, that crash ship I got, once I've built the teleport chamber, it would stop me having to go to the anomaly, swap my ship to the one what's broken, then teleport to a space station. All you can do is just come to your freighter. If I just go downstairs again, so I'll go downstairs, there's my current ship, and somewhere over here, not sure it's going to show me because I might need to reload my game to do it yet. Once I reload my game, any ships you own will be in here. Don't know if it will show you a max 9. I think generally it just shows you 6, like these 3 bays and the 4 3 bays. It'll show you like your 6 last used ships. Of course, your teleporters gets back to the bridge. Let's have a look what I've already got on here. So easy to find your construction area. So the 2 white staircases, they just lead back down to the hangar, or you could use the teleporters. The green lit staircase takes you to your portable base. And as you can see, all I've got is just a corridor. That's all I've got. And same as base building on planets, come here, it shows you all the different base parts. So I'm going to need some golden tritium, and let's just build one right here, just to get me going. So fleet command room there. So that's calibrated. So see, I could have done this first and saved myself one of those. Yeah. Oh, so it's actually giving me all the plans there, but I could have saved myself a frigate module by doing this first. So there we go. Live and learn. If you have got any frigate modules, build that first before you actually spend some valuable frigate modules. Now I can go to this guy. So view potential expeditions. So as you can see, I've got a lot of different ratings, different distances, different time scales. These are quite difficult from the first ones out, but since I've got a ship what's capable of doing combat, I'm probably just going to do a combat one. That's a 3-star ranking. Let's see how my ship compares to that. It is an S rank. So assign a ship. It's got 29 stat. Assign a ship on your turn. But as you can see, my fleet rating is actually only 2 stars. So it's probably not going to be able to manage this on its own. So I'm going to come back out of that and go, let's try the other one, which is only a 2-star rating. And it's also a lot shorter time. But of course, the longer time you can get. There we go. So it's a 2-star rating. I'm a 2-star rating. It's going to cost 50 fuel, which I probably don't have. And then these are the upgrade modules. If you've got those, you can add these as well. Launch expedition. Oh, it did give me some fuel. Okay, so you can check in the progress, and as you can see now it's showing the ships I've got assigned to that. You have a maximum of 5 ships per expedition. So of course from here I can speak to the commander or abort the expedition. Just speak to him. He's just saying, look, it just tells you how far it's gone and how much time is left. I can inspect the ships if I want to. It shows me what ships are on that expedition. And click that. You can also rename the ships if you want as well. Just by going to this, you can do that on the main menu, or you can dismiss the ships. But if you just look at the stats on here, of course, combat's its main focus. Apparently it's got spider infestation on there, but it's had a lot of successful encounters. So I'm not expecting to fail that at all. But let's go back to my log. So I'm just going to wait for that expedition to complete, but let's go back to this now. Of course, you can get really elaborate your bases, you can make outside platforms. There's a lot of build options. And of course you do a lot of your parts which you will unlock for you know, normal base building, translate to the ship as well. You can see all these are special ones I've unlocked for the Quicksilver last time out, and all the logos. There we go. Let's just get a nice logo on here. Yeah, a bit smaller. There we go. I don't like that one. Okay, so back downstairs. Car park, there we are. It's kind of annoying me, but it's coming up telling me about these, so I'm just going to put these in the freighter so it might stop popping up. And you can see there they all are. Wish it would get rid of that alert, but still it keeps popping up. Yeah, I don't think I've actually noticed the shields before like this. It's kind of cool. Got a shield there. Since the new system, not been to the space station yet. Ooh, now this is interesting. As you can see straight away, the entrance is glowing red. So this is actually a destroyed space station. It's already been battle worn. There's another space station type you can come across. Oh, it's actually just an outlaw station. Okay. Sometimes you can get ones that are totally abandoned. I've not seen them one for a while. You can get ones that are totally abandoned. What kind of tool it's got? Not really good. Let's get a backpack upgrade. Let's get one here, shall we? I'm hearing ships landing, but there's none here. Of course, you can talk to all the guys, get the words. Of course, your freighter will now show as an icon there as well. So where do you want me to go next? Oh, it actually wants me to explore the space station. Dirt. Oh, okay, so yeah, I've got to speak to him. Let's talk to this guy. Normally, of course, these you can just learn words from. but just for this, it's actually translating them all because it's part of the quest. Voice. Yeah. Ooh, look, I've got a Shroud of Freedom. Unlockable hood. Yeah, I don't even know if I've got that on my main one. Must have. So now it's pointing out a couple of different areas to go to. So I've got the core here. Sometimes it's really, the screen's too close, it doesn't zoom out for you. To request a voice of freedom. Okay. More people to talk to. So this guy is where you get buy your contraband, which you can then see it's illegal black market goods. Just having these in your inventory in normal systems, you can occasionally get just random scans by sentinels, and if sentinels detect that you've got any black market goods or banned goods in your inventory, they will spawn in and start attacking you, unless you surrender all the goods or pay the fine. That guy. And this guy has the suspicious mods, which again I said, the stats can be anywhere between a C class and an S class. They are randomised stats, but I generally don't do them. And then of course you've got the bounty guy, exactly the same as I did in the last stream, talking about look at that, multi-tool expansion, hunt and destroy a pirate. Now, and quite a bit of money. And a multi-tool expansion slot. Let's try this, shall we? So this is basically just like the hunt dangerous pirates quest you can get. On the Nexus quests. Oh, look, there's a solar ship there. They do look cool in VR. Okay, so where's this quest? So locate and destroy Radiant Entity Urbat. So where is Entity Urbat? I'll reach his hideout. Where is his hideout? Oh, there we go. I got a marker. His hideouts are just in deep space, apparently. Oh, distress signal. So this guy is going to want some metal plating. So I'm just going to build a metal plating quickly. So, slash communicator. Oh no, it's not actually. Something's wrong with the sentinel. This is probably the start of the quest line to unlock the sentinel ships locations. Offer assistance. So that's obviously traced it, so just have a quick look at the galaxy map. There we go, there's a neighbouring system there. Is obviously, yeah, that's where the Sentinel interceptor ships. So that's another quest starter we've got there. So I'm just going to put this quest back on. Where's it gone? There he is. So yeah, whenever you get these anomalies, signal detector, just slow down, come out with pulse, and just see what they are, because it just, as you can see, that's how this quest line spawns for the pirates, that's how the interceptor ships, the sentinel ships starts. There we go, incoming. Oh, that's cheating. Glitching through the ship, you cheating git.
Another one. Awesome, we'll have two to catch up with.
Yeah. There's a lot of stuff to unlock in this game. I'm not even following the main story, and I'm still getting loads of content unlocked. I do believe for the latest things, for the Echo also phase, I think you do have to complete the main Artemis quest line. Oh, what's in it?
Enough of a connection to leave a comment. Cheers.
Yeah, thanks very much. Come on. So of course, if you do use the phase beam, you don't explode, it will recharge your shield as well. I'm just going to put my shields back up while I'm at it. One of those. Yeah, certain weapons do take down the shields a lot quicker, like the phase beam, which also, I believe, regenerates your own shields. Personally though, once you've got 3 S-rank mods on the Positron Ejector, which I've only got 1 at the moment, it just makes it so much easier. It just annihilates both the shields and the ship itself. As you can see, once the shield is down, it just takes them out. Still more. That it? Look at them all. Oh, look at this lightning storm in space. How epic is that? It just looks awesome. You just get lost in the game. There we go. So that's finished that quest. Head back to the station. What do you say, Polo? Yes, I agree. Do I suck? No, you don't. Yeah. Here we go. That in. There we go. And of course, there's you could just do these all day long, but of course, some of them will negatively affect your reputation with other species. So what else does it want me to do? Okay, so yeah, it just wants me to leave the space station now. Okay, what do you want me to do now? Does it want me to actually buy some forged passports? Have I got any? I don't have any, do I? Let me just stick that in me. Oh yeah, I haven't got my teleporter installed, otherwise I would be able to just do that straight away. Yeah, I've left the station. It keeps telling me I'm on the space station, but I'm not. And why it's not progressing? Ooh, that's solar ship. Ooh, another solar ship. Have a look, see what these are. That's just a C-class, but look, it even shows you when the sails are extended if you want to see what the sails are like. This is yours, guy. C-class. Nicer sails on that one. So can I buy just forged passports here? No. Any of these give rewards for forged passports? Oh, there's a forged passport. Yeah, let's do this one. Might just want me to get a passport. Oh, now it's coming up. Okay. Now it's giving me accept the task. Okay. Now it's giving me a forged passport. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to abandon this quest. I don't want to do it anyway. So now it wants me to go back to a regular system. But I might just go to this interceptor one. How long I've been going? Probably nearly an hour or so. Break. There's a space station. So it says the caution system authorities, which is the sentinels, if you've got contraband in your inventory, when they do a scan, you could either just give over all the goods, or you can try to run across a fight, but it will just bring in more. So once you've got the forged passports, if you've been doing pirate activity, go back to a normal system. If you've been losing reputation with the Viking, for example, then come back to a Viking system, use the station core, and of course you can restore the standing with your forged passports, and that's just increased my standing again with the Viking. Which I've just done. Acknowledge but I've done that? No? It just do it. Let me just reload and save a second. Because the quest should just drop once I've done it. Yeah, there's not much to it in terms of a quest line for Under Rebel Star. It just opens you up to the pirate systems, the space stations there, the different mechanics. Right. Log. Use your passport, so I've got that. We're just going to stop the quest when I do it. As far as I know, this station override is still not in the game. It's been as an option in the game for a while. I don't think we've still got this station override, because people are wondering, can we destroy the space station? Does it destroy the space station in the system? I don't know. So let's just try this again. It's got rid of the quest. Yes, no, maybe. Come on, friend. Maybe this system's not regulated. That's probably what I'm going wrong. I'm not sure. It is a regulated system. It's normal. Yeah, it's not a bad system. Don't know why it's not getting rid of that quest. I'm just going to reload once more, and then I'm just going to leave that. I'll try it again later, but I just don't want to get rid of the passport. But normally that would work. Maybe it's because I didn't have negative effect, it's not been working. I'm just going to ignore that for now. Go to the log, and I'm going to go to this distress signal. Oh yeah, new space station. Get the upgrade. Also the volume, 1 second. That's better. The upgrade. Sometimes you can't select a slot, you've got to come in and out of it again. So that's what I want. Let's see what he's got. I still need a fire module, don't I? That's what I was looking for last time. Ah, and it does have one. And another life support, that's good. We'll get these.
Product received. Product received.
Here we are, nanites though. Need to do some more farming. Oh, I did get one. Dingus, I didn't need to buy that. Yeah. There's another life support mod, but it's not in the right positioning. Let me just move these. Oh, it's overloaded. Oh, because that's only a B rank mod, so yeah, they're B ranks, S ranks. You can only have 3 mods which have got a rank showing on them. So I'm just going to dismantle that one. I'm just going to see which one's the best out of these two. So 73% and 34. So that's got higher life support tanks. And it's got slightly higher power, but I'm just going to put that one back in the charge slot. Which of these is better? That one's slightly better. Let's put that there, shall we? Okay. Some navigation data there. See what upgrades he's got. Oh. I don't know what's going on here. It's coming up saying it could. Well, that was really strange. It came up saying it couldn't track the environment. Really weird. Okay. So launch thrusters, but I haven't got a lot of money at the moment. Need to do a bit of farming between the next stream to get some more nights. Plasma launcher, yeah, nothing decent. A bit of rubbish I want to sell. one hot ice. I got that from the crash freighter. It's worth a lot of money, and there's nothing I particularly need to build from it at the moment, so I'm just going to sell it. Okay, don't need meter chunks. Don't need vortex cubes. So you can see, you know, I'm not getting as much for that in this system. If I went to a different system, I could probably get. It depends on the type of system it is. So let's have a quick see if it shows me in discoveries. So in discoveries, this system here. So its economy is high tech. So I think that's because it's like scientific components. It's not worth as much in this system as it would go in a different one. But I don't read into the buying and selling too much. I just get rid of what I don't need. Right, so I think I've been going for about an hour. Let me have a quick look. Just over an hour I've been going. I'm trying not to keep these videos too long. So I might just go and get to the start of this quest. And so we've kind of done the pirate bit. Oh, there we go. I didn't even use it that time, I just had to fly in and out. And it's completed the quest. Okay. Intercept the ship. It's right there. So the sentinel ships are really cool. Best feature is the hover. So when you pull down, most ships will just kind of cruise along at kind of like 30-40 U. The sentinel ships will stop and hover dead. So it's really cool. And a planet we got. The noxious planet. As you can see, dissonance detected. You get a lot of the corrupted sentinels and purple crystals everywhere. And then you will find these sentinel camps. Also play quite an important part in the autophage, the new Echoes update. But again, you've got to follow the main Artemis storyline to finish that, to get into the autophage section. As you can see, I've hardly done anything on the main story other than getting to the anomaly, and now I've got to that point. A lot of these side quests are now we're opening up. Excuse me. You generally find these have got a purple hue to these planets. So this one's green because it's noxious. I don't think it's going to be that.
Weather update. Storm clearing.
So that's the trade terminal down there. Oh, there we go. So as you can see, there is a crash ship, and it's a sentinel ship. So the quest line you do here, once you've done the first one, that's pretty cool. You can just kind of repeat the steps and just find more and more ships. But just now you're on one of these dissonant planets. Look at that guy. You can just cruise along, and you will find these crash ships. But it's just as easy just to follow the steps again, just rinse and repeat. And just scanning everything. Oh yeah, there's the crash ship, and it's that's quite nice, this one. Ah, something was saying autophage on this anyway. Yeah, I'll take the mold. So if you've got Atlantium, which you get from destroying the corrupted sentinels, or harvesting these crystals on these planets, the 7th. What are you on about that? So of course, now you can see that quest for the crash ship has gone. And if I have a look at this, as you can see, it wants me. I can either take these items, or in fact, no, yeah, these are what's needed to repair it. So it's already in. As you can see there, it needs a radiant shard, an inverted mirror, and a harmonic brain to get this running. So I don't want to get rid of these. What I want is those. So view repair instructions. There we go. So I've just pressed circle, and it's then telling me now how to get these parts. So I can straight there is a radiant shard. That's what I want. As you can see, look, this planet will have these corrupted sentinels. So if you just look, living fragments, you can see this will just get me the Atlantium. Scan some things while I'm here. So as you can see there, my toxic protection started falling because my main extra shields run out, but I can just refill that, which will automatically put my hazard protection back up. Knowledge stone here. So yeah, these just little crystals, they're just Atlantium. Knowledge stone while I'm here. Puppy roots. What I'm after is these radiant shards like that one. Another creature I've not found. There we go. Let's harvest this for the radiant shards. There we go. So that's the first step. Should have a quest for this though. Oh, there we go. It is back up again. Ah, okay. So I did actually purge the Teagles from this. So I'm just going to take that out. Take out these. Take out the brain. Okay. So I now need 3 of these radiant shards. Where's the closest one? It's 273 away. Yeah, that was the closest. Whoa. It's not what I want to do. Got a good chunk of the animals on here. Oh, I've only got one more to find. Where is it? It's rare on the ground. Sometimes just have a stop and have a look around. Where's this shard? It's saying is it underground? Or is this a cliff? Yeah, it's kind of saying it's underground. That's really that's no way underground. Seriously? They don't normally go underground.
Technology recharge.
What? It is indeed underground. Right. So that's the first bit. Now I need an inverted mirror. Okay, target sweep. There we go. There's my inverted mirror. So these are like harvesting points, and they are guarded by a couple of sentinels. Any sign of that? Last animal now. Oh, there we go. The last one. Yep, 9 out of 9. So straight away, got extra 2,500 nanites. To hold that to upload, definitely needed. But then of course I can upload these individually, or I could just hit the upload all to upload all my previous discoveries. Put my shield back up.
Technology recharge.
Yep, there we go, another achievement. Right, so you see this device here, what's harvesting? See that? This is what I need to do, but as you can see, it's surrounded by corrupted sentinels. Look, there's a corrupted sentinel crab there. But I need to harvest this. It's attacking me. What I'm going to do is grab this. Come on, you can do it. There's my inverted mirror, and all I'm going to do is just dig a hole to get the hell out of this aggro. There we go, the swarm is hunting. There we go, I've just got rid of the aggro. Always, you know, if you're not equipped to fight, or you just can't be bothered to fight, just dig a hole till the aggro drops. Look at that crab boy now. Look at him. Alright, crab boy. Yeah, I agree. I've never been this close to one without him killing me. Do you want to take a selfie? Do you want to take a selfie? Hang on. Selfie with the crab. Crab selfie! There we go. It's the small things in life. Where is this ship? That's back over there. So the ship's brain rejects the control. So a harmonic brain is required. So locate the brain in your inventory and probe its conscious. So I pulled the brain out last time, there it is. So probe conscious. So now it's wanting me to go to that ancient site, which is 1,000 years away. So I'm just going to call my ship in. I'm not going to walk. You can see that, look, it's got grid references. Oh, take that. It was this way, wasn't it? Yeah. So as you can see, it's wanting me to go this rough grid reference, and your grid reference is right there. You can see I'm not far away at all. There we go. And as you can see, it's roughly matching up. Let's grab these while I'm here. If it lets me. Not let me grab these. Get that one. There we go. Let's torch this thing. Present the brain. There we go, I got a harmonic brain. So now return to the ship. There's also, there's a lot more to do on these corrupted worlds, these dissonant worlds. You can just go along and keep finding these ships. Try to find one you really like. I'm just going to grab the first one. There's also these camps you can come across where you can get the sentinel style weapons as well. And a few puzzles, but all kind of ties into the autophagy stuff later on as well. Back to this ship. And there we go. Got all the materials needed for the pilot interface. Install that. Oh, came back out too early. So it's actually a B rank, not a bad starting rank. And as you can see, it's got a massive inventory and it's got a lot of technology. So compare the ships. Of course, it's not comparing to mine. Don't want to swap ships. I'm going to claim the ship. So it just adds to my collection, and I've still got my original. And like I said, I believe it's 9 is the current max ships you can have. So it will only give you this option when you've got spare slots. So there we go. I have myself a sentinel ship, and as you can see, since it's not designed for a pilot, there's all these wires hanging out of the terminals. It's really kind of cool. The interface here, look, all the wires on it. So just a really cool looking ship. And this is what I was saying about the hover. If I'm just pulling down, look at that. You just hover on the spot. It's just a really cool feature of these ships. I just like the interface as well, when it's kind of all shrouded, then suddenly it all opens up and you can see out. The main thing to notice about these ships though is for recharging things, it can use a warp cell, but you can also use the radiant shards. For the shields you can use the pugnium, or radiant shards, the weapon systems. Different types of fuel for these ships as well. But there you go. Got myself a lovely sentinel ship. It's a bit slow, not very manoeuvrable to my current one, but it's not too bad. Let's have a quick look along this planet, see if we see anything. Don't go into the Rancor pit. The buildings around. More buildings. There's lots and lots of mushrooms. Not a lot on this planet. But yeah, I think that's probably a good place to call it. Stream's been going for about nearly an hour and a half. Oh, just noticed a bloody building. There we go. Oh, look at that, it's an outpost as well, with a landing bay. we go, there's my sentinel ship. Too bad. When you find these outposts, of course, there's always the guy you can talk to. See, he wants something, but I don't know that word for what he wants. So grabs his multi-tools, so I point at my mining beam, charge indicator. Okay, so to charge a mining beam you need carbon, so he probably wants carbon. Runs in satisfaction, yep. Got several new words of the language and some respect. Cool. And of course if I got that wrong, I could just reload from getting out of my ship. Some navigation data here, always handy. Of course that, we've got the trade terminal and we've got weapon terminal as well. Just a B rank. Actually a lot of slots on that. A lot of slots. It's got more slots than my current A rank. But I'm not going to get that anyway. So yeah, there we go. Covered a little bit today of showing you the pirate systems, showing you freighter, getting the freighter, and then showing you getting the first sentinel ship. So yeah, I think it's a good place to leave it. So thank you very much for checking out the stream, guys. Do very much appreciate everybody what does check out my content. Please leave a like and a comment, see if anything else you want to know, anything else you want to see, and I'll do my best to get back to you. But thanks very much, and consider subscribing, and I'll catch you in the next ones. Peace and love, guys. Bye bye.